Hello, welcome to my channel if you're new here. So today we are going to do a walkthrough of the Yuletide Tarot by Christopher Hughes, art by Aaron O'Leary Brown. This is Llewellyn published. And we do have the magnetic snap. Big box. This is the back. Hope, warmth, tarot cheer for the most wonderful time of the year. And let's see. Keep the childlike wonder of midwinter burning brightly with the help of this festive deck, featuring reimagined suits of candles, which is wands, good cheer is the cups, canes is the swords, and gifts, pentacles. The Yuletide Tarot honors the spiritual time of year while remaining true to Rider-Waite-Smith style. Best-selling author Christopher Hughes' guidebook presents detailed descriptions of each card's keywords, meanings, and holiday lore, as well as 5 unique midwinter spreads that will deepen your connection to this magical season. Well, yay. Okay, so, and that is the side. And so let's open it up. And here again, we have this cheery little, on the shortest day and the longest night, my gift to you is the warmth of light. So let's take a look at the guidebook and then we'll look at the cards. It's a big sturdy box. The guidebook is amazing. Llewellyn always does a good job on the guidebook. See the glare? Sorry about that. So in the book, we have the magic of winter. We have all these big colorful pages. We have the tarot basics, the major and the minor. We have spreads and the acknowledgements. Okay, so we have our introduction. We have the tarot basics, that's what this talks about. Reading the cards, the great Yule trees, a lot of information. Some of the names have been changed here, which if you're familiar with the Rider-Waite-Smith, I don't think you'll have any problems. I have not used the deck, so it talks about the keywords and then it goes straight into the major, so we'll see how much we get. Here with the major, we get a full colored picture, the child being the fool. We get the keywords up here, and then we get a description, and then we get the meaning here. And it goes, or it's still the description. And then we get the divinatory meaning here, and the reversed meaning over here. So, and then you have a lot of space for notes if you're a note taker. I tend to be a note taker. And let's look at the minors. Yeah. So the minors, you get a huge picture, huge colored picture, the peppermint candy cane border. It talks about the card, and then over here you get the meaning and the reversed. So there's a lot of information. Let's take a look at the quartz while we're in here. Okay, so the court card is about the same. So the way that they've got it, I think they've got all the aces together, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, the kings, the queens. The kings, well, where's our knights? Our knights, and then the pages. So that's the way it's put in the book. And I'm trying to find, see what we have on the last page. When you get these, the spreads are at the end. If you're a spread person, I do like to do a spread sometimes. And the acknowledgements. So that's that. This is the back of the card. And like I said, I did edge it, which the edging turned out pretty good. Okay, so let's start. We will start with the child, which is the Fool card, which is innocence and starting anew and young, free-spirited, in which you can be old and still be the child with that childlike free spirit or childlike wonder. We have the Magus here, which would be our magician. I do not know how to pronounce this, but this is some sort of a Welsh tradition where they dress up in a white robe with a skull and go from house to house and pub to pub. I believe I read. And we have our white and our dark. They're using trees. And our full moon, of course. And here our Empress is the Matrona, which I believe the book gives various names for different traditions. But we will pull a card and read at the end. And here we have the Holly King as our Emperor. Like I say, if you're familiar with the Rider-Waite, you'll be able to pick up on this fairly easy. I don't even know how to say that, but this is our Hierophant, Sinister Claus. Maybe it's supposed to be some sort of Santa Claus. I have not read the guidebook, so I don't know. But I'm loving that, like the little animals around him. And here we have our, we have mistletoe for the lovers. So maybe instead of it being the lovers, they're reaching for the mistletoe. Maybe somebody's going to yank that mistletoe up. And this is our Chariot, which is cool. Little Kris Kringles. Strength with the reindeer. Our Hermit here is Father Christmas. I love this. What is he carrying? It's going to make him a little fire. Is that some sticks? He's got a little backpack of toys. Okay. The Wheel of the Year, which is cool. Justice. He got coal. Oh my God. I love that. Very cool. That is a cool little Justice card. Oh, I didn't talk about the card quality. It's one of the, I think it's not a newer Llewellyn, so the card quality is not as thin as what it has been, but it's still kind of thin, but it's still good. And it's got a big shine to it, which is okay. I think the coating, the shine helps protect the cards, but it also gets in the way of the camera. It's very shiny. We have the Hanged Man here. The Hanged Man. This is Death. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is from the Christmas Carol, one of the ghosts, maybe the Ghost of the Future, where he's showing him his tombstone. Or he's showing him something. I'm almost certain that's where that scene's from. So we have balance for temperance. What is that in his? It's 2 clogs. Oh, he's only got so long to get all the toys out, I'm guessing. Time. He's got to balance his time. He has a little time to get all around the world. Oh, we have Krampus for the devil. Oh, I love it. That's funny. Oh, a Krampus. Huh. She's hiding. She has an apple. She don't care. She's like, I don't care. We have the lightning tree for the tower. We have the star here. Beautiful. This is a cool little Yule deck. We have the moon. I love how that's in the family sitting out through the window, or a picture, I'm not sure. And we have the sun. Nice. The list. It is judgment. You are being judged. Are you naughty or nice on Judgment Day? Are you going to get a present, or are you going to get coal? The world. Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to move these over here. Okay, so we have the Ace of Candles. The Ace of Good Cheer. Yummy. The Ace of Canes, which would be swords. And the Ace of Gifts, which would be pentacles. Where did I say that first one was? Ace of Candles, that would be wands. So, gifts, materialistics, so definitely see that being pentacles. We have the Two of Candles, or the Two of Wands. Looks like she's writing out, she's getting her Christmas cards together. And we have the Two of Good Cheer. Two of Cups. Two of Canes, which would be Two of Swords. It's instead of a blindfold, got his arms crossed over the eyes. And the Two of Gifts. I'm trying to balance all those bags. And the 2 gifts in his hands. Okay. I'm going to move those out of the way. We have the Three of Candles. I like this Three of Wands, this Three of Fire here. The Three of Good Cheer. Oh, lovely. The Three of Swords, or the Three of Canes. A little mushroom there. And the Three of Gifts. Well, that is cool. She's making a homemade gift. She's working on it. The Three of Pentacles. The Four of Candles. And celebration there. 4 Wands, I meant. 4 candles, 4 Wands. The Four of Cups, 4 of Good Cheer. Her cups are turned over. She's on the phone. She's busy. She's not noticing. We've got the Four of Swords, which this is really cool. Sitting on tombstone here. The Four of Gifts. He don't want nobody to touch his presents. He's like, I don't think so. These are mine. I'm a miser. He's a Scrooge. Okay, we have the Five of Candles. It looks like we've got a little fight going on here. Or a little, very in-depth conversation. Yeah, definitely something going on with the body language. He's standing up. He's not happy with what he found. Five of Good Cheer, which it don't look like it's very good cheer. It looks very sad. Which is our Five of Cups, which is very sad. The Five of Swords. Oh, he done tore up their snowman and stole the canes. He stole the candy canes. The Five of Pentacles, Five of Gifts. And the Hard Times card financially, which probably all of us are going through. The Six of Candles, or Six of Wands in the parade. Yay, look at me, I'm throwing out candy in the parade. A Six of Good Cheer. A nostalgia moment there. The Six of Cups. The Six of Canes. The Six of Swords. And then they have packed up and they are going on their way. Maybe they're going to Nana's house. And the Six of Pentacles, which is the giving and receiving. And giving with a happy heart. She is. Some cards they're not, but that one was. Seven of Candles, the Seven of Wands. He's in a little Christmas play there. The Seven of Cups. What shall I choose? The Seven of Canes. The Seven is, oh, he's stealing some stuff there. He is making off with it. And the Seven of Gifts. Just the Seven of Pentacles. Hiding them under the bed, or finding them under the bed. He's watching the pile grow. The Eight of Candles. And burning out. The Eight of Good Cheer. The Eight of Cups. He's got a lot of alcohol there. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Canes, which is the Eight of Swords. You know, she's worried about all the money she spent that's flying around. She spent too much. Let's not do that this year. We have our blackout if you're going to do that. The Eight of Gifts. The Eight of Pentacles. She's wrapping each gift like he's in the cards where he's blacksmithing the pentacles. Working on their craft there. A good bow tire. Nine of Candles. Oh, his bag broke. Nine of Wands. He's frustrated, y'all. We have the Nine of Cups here. She's happy as a clown. The Nine of Canes. He is also worried about money. It looks like he's got a lot of bills, a lot of invoices, a lot of money. It's keeping him up at night. Don't overspend. And the Nine of Pentacles, which that is a picture of contentment right there. Nana's already got her stuff done. She's sitting by the fire by herself, and she is ready for the grandkids, or her girlfriends, or who are her friends, her family. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Again, desperate here with finances. I'm seeing a lot of finance troubles in these Christmas cards. Or these Yule cards. 10 of Good Cheer. Happy, happy, joy, joy. 10 of Cups. 10 of Canes. That's our little snowman. He's gone. The little Seven of Swords guy took him down. The 10 of Gifts. 10 of Pentacles. A tradition there. Here we have our King of Candles. We have the King of Good Cheer. King of Cups. The King of Canes, King of Swords. I'll pull him out because the Swords is my favorite suit. I'm going to put him over here. Our King of Gifts. It's our King of Pentacles. Our Queen of Wands, Queen of Candles. With her, she's always got her. Well, where's the cat? Do we not have a cat in the picture? No, we're missing the cat. Okay. We have our Queen of Good Cheer here, Queen of Cups. Here we have our Queen of Canes. So I'm going to put her. Look how white she is. She's almost ghostly. Well, she really don't. She's not very emotional. We have our Queen of Gifts, Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Candles, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Good Cheer. He's got a little heart on his card and the little horse on his shirt. We have the Knight of Canes. I'm going to move him down here. I wanted to show you how the little family look together. The Knight of Gifts or Pentacles, which they all match. It's all pretty cool how they done that. We have the Page of Candles here. The Page of Good Cheer. The Page of Swords or Canes. I'm going to put her down here. And the Page of Gifts. Okay, so let's look. This is the way they are in every suit. They just match perfect. And I thought this was brilliant. The King, the Queen. The Knight. And we can't see our page. I'm going to have to move these people closer together. There we go. So how cool is that? So get them shuffled. So I'm really feeling the energy with this one. So let's look at it and look at the book and see what we have. So we have the 10 of Candles, which is a great one because I think she is in despair. Despair, I tell you, she's in despair. The 10 of Candles. So If you're watching this, maybe this card will resonate with you. Okay, so we have here the 10 of Candles. So I'm going to read it to you. Taking on too much, overworked, stress, burden. Consider the journey of the candles to this point. It's been quite the ride through all the phases and expressions of your creativity. In each card, the flames have burnt brightly and steadily, shining the light of your will and drive into the world. But here, in the 10, you are in sufferance of a burden that is exhausting you and draining you of the potential that you carried in the first instance. On the table are numerous pieces of paper. They may be invoices, bills, or receipts for work done or in progress. They represent all the things that you have taken on and perhaps been unable to refuse, and now you have no idea which one you should focus on. What results in a state of overworked apathy? You are stuck in a rut that cannot be easily climbed from. This rut is so powerful that you cannot even bring yourself to light the candles that represent your fire, your will, your drive, your creativity. And yet they sit on either side of you, a painful reminder that you have become overburdened. And then the divinatory meaning. There is only so much that you can do, and there comes a point where overburdening yourself will just lead to burnout. You're moments away from that point. It is all very well trying to split yourself into 100 people to perform 100 tasks, but the truth is you cannot sustain that. Now you're paying the price. Don't try and do everything. People will have to wait. They will have to understand. Self-care is what will initiate the 10 to become the ace again. And I'll just put the reverse there if you want to pause it and read it. I'm not going to read it. Thank you for joining me. Like, comment if you have any questions. Yeah, comment and let me know what you think about this deck. Peace out.